Hi, I want to give you a little bit of help on your assignment for this week. You need to first go into the Labyrinth website and complete Project Grader W1P1, and that's on the Labyrinth website. And then you need to complete the Extend Your Skills W1 to E2 exercises in your learning textbook, okay? And that's on page 32 of your text. And when you turn to page 32, you'll see that the assignment that you need to complete is Be Your Own Boss. It says you own Blue Jeans Landscaping, a service that helps customers be their own landscapers. You provide the plans and directions, and then the customer helps with the labor. A customer would like you to help her landscape her front yard. Use your imagination to decide on your business's location and climate. Conduct online research to determine what plants work well for the climate you choose. Send the client a block-style letter with traditional letter spacing to propose 4 plant options that work well for the location and climate. Then the letter should contain both an introductory and concluding paragraph, as well as at least 4 plant options, and each option should be associated with a sentence or two explaining why it's a good choice. Add an envelope to the document and save the file in PDF format. And then you want to save it as W1 E2 new client. Actually, I want you to save it as your last name, W1E2 new client. So mine would be saved as Downing, W1E2 new client. So the first thing you need to do is go to the internet and you need to search for plants that will grow well in the area that you've selected. For example, I've said plants that grow well in Hawaii. So I'm going to click on or do a search for it, then I would click on it, and then I would find some plants that I believe, according to the information I find, would be excellent for a garden that I was growing in Hawaii. Then you need to create a block style letter for the client. That's going to give them the information that they need. Look on page 2 of your textbook. It's going to remind you of all the elements you need, but you need the date line, the inside address, which is the person that you're sending the letter to, the salutation. You need an introduction and you need a closing paragraph according to the assignment directions. And then you're in the middle, you need to let the client know 4 plant options. So you need an introductory, concluding paragraph, and then a list of 4 plant options. And each option should be associated with a sentence or two explaining why it would be a good choice. So you could do it just like this if you wanted to, use those bullet points. Then you remember you need your complimentary closing and the signature, and enclosures only if you were adding enclosures for the client when you sent the letter. Another thing that you need to be sure that you do is create an envelope for your document. If you look at page 15 and 16 in your textbook, it will walk you through the steps. Basically, it's pretty simple. If I were to go to this letter here and I wanted to create an envelope that went to Miss Ella Alexander, I would just, under the create area here, I would click on envelopes, and then it's automatically going to select that delivery address for me. And all you have to do is click on add to document, and it'll add it to the end of your document. Here you can type your return address if you would like to, or you can click on admit return address. But if I just click here, click to add to document, it's going to put that envelope for me at the end of my document. Then the last thing that the assignment is asking you to do is to save your assignment in a PDF format. So if you look on your text on page 18 and 19, it's going to talk to you about saving as a PDF file. basically a PDF file. Anybody can open up and look at it. They don't have to have Word. They're not going to be able to make any changes to the document. You're basically sending them a picture of it. So if I went back to my document here, and now I said I wanted to save this as a PDF file, I would click on File and click on Save As. And then I would click where I wanted to send my document. And here, file name, give it this file name that I've asked for. So your last name, W1, E2, new client for your assignment. And then you're going to say Save As Type. You would click Save As PDF. Okay? So I hope that that helps you. Let me know if you have any questions with completing your assignment for this week.